Mission: Yozakura Family Season 2, Episode 5, The Fruit of Love. The episode begins with the literal and figurative fallout of the high-stakes silver rank spy advancement exam. We open on a scene that feels deceptively calm, yet carries the heavy weight of the battle that just took place. Teo Asano is standing at the precipice of his growth as a spy, exhausted and battered but possessing a new sense of clarity. The focus is immediately drawn to the aftermath of the Brawl of Brothers, the intense clash between Teo and the overprotective eldest sibling, Koichiro Yozakura. As we dive into the core of the episode, the narrative structure mirrors the high-octane energy of the original series, blending domestic warmth with the razor-sharp tension of espionage life. The primary conflict of the episode centers on the Fruit of Love, a title that carries multiple meanings. It refers to the literal fruit of Teo's labor in the exam, the blossoming of his internal power, and the deepening bond he shares with Mutsumi. The climax of the exam. The episode kicks off by resolving the final moments of the exam. Koichiro, who has spent the entire series acting as Teo's primary antagonist under the guise of an overprotective brother, finally pushes Teo to his absolute limit. This isn't just a physical test. It's a test of Teo's resolve to protect the Yozakura bloodline. We see Koichiro using his signature, steel spider, threads, creating a web that is as much a psychological trap as it is a physical one. Teo, however, is no longer the shy boy who stumbled into this world. He draws upon everything he has learned from the other siblings. Shinzo's raw destructive power and weapon mastery. Shien's analytical, digital-first approach to problem-solving. Kengo's ability to manipulate the environment and use disguises. Nanao's biological resilience and medical knowledge. Futaba's mastery of hand-to-hand combat and internal force. The script highlights how Teo integrates these lessons into a singular, unified combat style. When he finally breaks through Koichiro's threads, it's not through brute force alone, but through a blooming that feels different than before. It is more controlled, more precise. Koichiro, seeing this growth, finally yields, not because he was defeated, but because Teo proved that he is no longer a liability to Mutsumi, but her greatest shield. The silver rank recognition. With the exam concluded, the episode shifts to the official recognition of Teo as a silver rank spy. This is a massive milestone. The ceremony, or the Yozakura version of one, is filled with the family's characteristic eccentricity. We see the siblings celebrating Teo's victory in their own unique ways. Shinzo is spinning Futaba in circles in excitement, much to her vocal annoyance. Kengo and Shien are already brainstorming the next level. Goliath, the family dog, is barking in approval, his size fluctuating in excitement. But the most touching moment occurs when Teo finally receives his silver license. It's a physical manifestation of his journey. For Teo, this license isn't just about rank or prestige, it's about his ability to stay by Mutsumi's side. The dialogue here is tender, focusing on Teo's internal monologue as he looks at the card, realizing that he has officially transitioned from a guest in the Yozakura house to a true member of the family guard. Mutsumi's support and the celebration. While Teo was fighting for his life in the exam, Mutsumi was the emotional anchor. The episode shows flashbacks of her waiting by the phone, her anxiety hidden beneath a mask of calm confidence. She knew Teo could do it, but that didn't stop her heart from racing. The celebration back at the mansion is a grand affair. The family has prepared a giant cake, a Yozakura tradition for major milestones. The humor returns in full force here, with Koichiro still sulking in the corner, throwing thread-based tantrums because he had to acknowledge Teo. However, in a rare moment of vulnerability, Koichiro mutters that he might be willing to entrust Mutsumi to Teo. Eventually. It's a small, begrudging admission, but for Teo, it's a victory as significant as the rank itself. The shadow of Momo Yozakura. The episode doesn't stay in the light for long. As the celebration winds down, the tone shifts dramatically. We see the introduction, or rather, the re-emergence, of Momo Yozakura, the patriarch of the family. His presence looms over the final third of the episode like a dark cloud. The script focuses on the mystery surrounding Momo. Why did he disappear? What is his true goal regarding the Yozakura blood? The siblings' reactions to his name, or the mention of his move, are telltale signs of the danger to come. Teo realizes that his silver rank status was just the beginning. The world he has entered is far deeper and more dangerous than a simple advancement exam. Conclusion: The New Dawn. The episode concludes with Teo and Mutsumi on the balcony of the Yozakura mansion, looking out over the cherry blossoms. The fruit of love is fully realized here. They are no longer just a boy and a girl caught in a spy war. They are partners. Teo holds his license, Mutsumi holds his hand, and they both look toward a future that is uncertain but one they will face together. The final shot is of a single cherry blossom petal falling onto Teo's silver license, symbolizing that while he has bloomed, the full season of his growth is still ahead. The music swells into a triumphant yet slightly ominous theme, setting the stage for the arrival of the old blood and the next phase of the Yozakura mission.